ישראל, אנחנו במלחמה. לא במבצע, לא בסבבים, במלחמה.
Israel has declared it is at war after Hamas militants confirmed they fired thousands of rockets from Gaza overnight in a major multi-front surprise attack.
We have breaking news out of Israel this morning where Hamas has launched a surprise attack within Israel's borders overnight. First, launching rockets from the Gaza Strip, then sending militants into the streets of the southern part of Israel. Hundreds of people have been injured. Several have been killed, but that number could be much higher. You are looking at live pictures there.
The rapidly intensifying conflict between Israel and Palestinian militants roared into a second day Sunday. The new fears the surprise attack could spark an even wider Middle East war. Today, the Pentagon ordered U.S. warships and forces in the region to move closer to Israel, including the aircraft carrier Gerald R. Ford, currently deployed in the Mediterranean.
Though many believe that the so-called Jews represent all 12 tribes of Israel, the fact is they don't represent any of the tribes. They are actually Jewish converts to a religion called Judaism. They are not the descendants of Jacob, the father of the Israelites. So if they are not, how can we identify who they are today? Here are some biblical clues that will help you to identify who the 12 tribes are.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 45 and 46. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahuah thy Elohim, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign, and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Things we must pay attention to is the word sign and the word descendant. The Hebrew word for sign is oath. It means mark or evidence. That's maybe when you put on you mark something so that when somebody look at that thing would know that this thing belong to so person. So according to Deuteronomy 28 verse 46, the curses, the suffering, the pain, the captivity will be a sign of who the chosen people of the scriptures are. So, and we all know that the people that are living in the promised land did not go into captivity. They did not lead them as captive to many nations. So why are they in the land today? Let's read Luke 21:24. And they will fall by the edge of the sword. Who will fall by the edge of the sword? The chosen people, the Israelites. And be led away captive into all nations. Who are the people who has been in captivity for many years and be led away captive into all nations? And Jerusalem will be trampled by Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Yeah, Jerusalem have been trampled down by the Gentiles since 70 AD. So the time of Gentiles is getting to the end, and the time for our redemption is near. That is why you are seeing the war that is going on. It is their war. They plan it. It is not our war. It is not our business. Our business is to keep the commandments of our Heavenly Father and be prepared, because our salvation is near. Please watch the next slide.
Let me just reveal some things. First of all, is that the Jews who were brought in Israel, most of them are white. Not most of them, almost all of them are white, including me. I was brought in Israel from a country which is called Bulgaria. It's a European country, and I can tell you that in every European country there are Jews, and there is so-called organization, Jewish Agency, which is trying to take those Jews to Israel. If you track this organization, you can find out that this is not an Israeli organization. This is an American organization. Jewish Agency is an American organization which has the exclusive right to decide who is Jewish and who is not on this planet, and who to be taken to Israel and who's not. Now, if you do research, you will find out that in Africa, in Black Africa, they're looking for Jews only in Ethiopia. They bring Jews only from Ethiopia. And I can tell you by knowing a lot of people, Ethiopian Jews here in Israel, that they're treated very badly, very badly. And many of them commit suicide because they cannot take it. So they come from some place, Ethiopia, they don't have much there, but they live decent life. And when they come here and try to be humiliated and so on, some of them cannot even take it. Now, what I'm trying to say is that why from each white country this Jewish agency is trying to bring Jews, and when it's about Black Africa, they're going to Ethiopia, and this is where they stop. The only one place. Now, because of the same thing, they're trying to do the white supremacy here. They try to bring white guys here and to take the supremacy over Arabs, which are the local citizens, and over blacks, which are so far they're only the Ethiopian Jews. Now, what I'm trying also to say is that another question is why America needs Israel. There is no oil like in other Middle Eastern countries. There's nothing they can be attracted to. But why do they do all these things? Why do they invest money, bring white people and so on, when they build their system of white supremacy, just like in America they build in Israel? Why? And I can tell you why. Because the true Jews, according to the Bible, you can check it in the Bible, you can read Job 30 and some other places, they have never been white. They have been people of color. And they have not stopped in Ethiopia. They were in Ethiopia, Sudan, and they have settled in West Africa. From West Africa, they have been taken as slaves to America. Brothers and sisters, blacks of America, it's you. You are the true Hebrews. You are the true Hebrews from the Bible. America gonna do everything, gonna invest as much money as it has, gonna fight as much wars as they can, gonna invite as much weapons as they can, just to hide this away from you. Gonna take Israel, gonna bring white people here, and to tell you these are the Jews, gonna kill you, gonna kill Arabs, gonna mistreat white people like this guy, just to tell you this lie, that you are nobody and we are the Jews with all the history and so on. It has been deleted, your history. You don't know who you are. Don't forget about it. This is why America has been taking your history away, never to find out that it's all about you. I'm telling you this, please. I don't ask you to come to Israel and to start a revolution. I'm just asking you to start thinking this way, to believe me a little bit, because I'm living in Israel and I'm part of this injustice. I really believe that people like me and you, we can bring the justice back. Thank you.
All right, family. Did you all heard what he said? Now you understand the reason why Sleeping Joe, king of Babylon, is saying that he's going to support is their brothers. You know what I mean? Because they are twin brothers. They are the people who have been taking land that does not belong to them. So they said, we are going to support our brothers.
In New York, hundreds of Israeli and Palestinian supporters held rival rallies in Times Square. And at the U.S. Capitol today, the flag was lowered to half-staff in solidarity with Israel.
You know, there are moments in this life, I mean this literally, when the pure, unadulterated evil is unleashed on this world. This was an act of sheer evil. More than 1,000 civilians slaughtered, not just killed, slaughtered in Israel. Among them, at least 14 American citizens killed. This is terrorism. But sadly, for the Jewish people, it's not new. This attack has brought to the surface painful memories and the scars left by a millennia of anti-Semitism and genocide of the Jewish people. So in this moment, we must be crystal clear. We stand with Israel. We stand with Israel. For 75 years, Israel has stood as the ultimate guarantor of the security of Jewish people around the world, so that the atrocities of the past could never happen again. And let there be no doubt, the United States has Israel's back. We will make sure the Jewish and democratic state of Israel can defend itself today, tomorrow, as we always have. It's as simple as that. These atrocities have been sickening. We're with Israel. Let's make no mistake.
Please don't let anything that is happening to shake you, because according to our King, Yahushua HaMashiach, all these things must happen before our time of redemption. So do not be afraid. Instead, study more and pray more, and strengthen our brothers and sisters who are all over around the world to study more and pray more and focus on keeping the commandments of our Heavenly Father, because He is coming to redeem us, and is coming to fight for us and destroy our enemies. So right, my brothers and sisters, the war is not for you, but the wars must happen because of your redemption. The wars must happen so that your redemption, so that the war, all these wars must happen so that our redemption will come, just like it was prophesied thousands of years ago. So fear not, because yours is our salvation. All right, family, please, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so, and make sure that you share the video and like our video. See you next time. Until then, remain blessed. Shalom.